one point, black women don't wear, bronzers. They don't care about SPFs. So it's really not true. So, a lot has changed. So this is really something that I personally wanted in the line, because being 55, I thought this is the kind of a product that I would want to wear, especially if we have cover cream. The cover cream really comes into where you want to wear it as a concealer, where you need to apply it, so that it takes the blemishes and covers all the iffy areas, so to speak. And then you want the rest of your skin to look more natural, and enhanced in that way. So it is a perfect marriage when it comes to liquid foundation with the cover cream, because if you wanted a little bit more coverage, you just really use the cover cream as a concealer and and conceal what you want, and then let the skin shine through by wearing the liquid foundation. I mean, as everything, as we all know, in terms of cosmetics, it's really on when you're putting it on. So we can sit here and tell you how much we love this product and how great it is and how different it is than everything else that's in the marketplace. But the proof is right there. I have talked to a lot of editors, in terms of magazine editors, about the whole idea about minerals. We've had a lot of problems with minerals because I have to say, and I will say names, from the stars like the Bare Essentials to a lot of other products that have come as minerals. When it comes to women with skin of color, once you apply it on the skin, it really looks like you're shining. And that's the one thing that they really didn't want, is that when we have oily skin to start with. God bless us. We have that. That's why we look like this and age so well. But at the same time, nobody wants this extreme shine. It looks like you are really lit from within. You don't want that. And I have to say, a lot of white magazine editors had that same complaint. So when you bring that kind of shine that has, and usually it has a base, it has like kind of a gray base, silvery base to it, which doesn't really transcend on our face that well, because something more bronzier, more warmer looks better than something that's more silvery. So that's what the problem we had. And I kept on saying, why would we need a mineral story? I mean, unless we're really going to bring the right mineral so that when it goes on the face, it looks the warm as we want it to look like, then we really don't have to go on that route. So that's why we were taking us so long to actually perfect it, to find it the right way to do it. And here it is.
And also, just some other things just to know about the brand. Lots of brands are dictated by ethnicity. It's for an African American, it's for Hispanic, and it's for Asian. IMAN Cosmetics really is about skin tone. We focus on skin tone because one of the things that when we first started talking about the brand is, IMAN always said, if you compartmentalize each of the ethnicity, the market is small. But if you look at the skin tones, they run much wider when you they cross over. Hispanics cross over into dark, so do Asians. So we really don't look at the brand in terms of a brand for a specific ethnic type, but a brand that serves a large skin tone.
Yeah, that is the key.
That's
the key thing of creating this whole company. When I was creating it in 1994, and before that, when I started going to the labs and creating it, a lot of the magazines and a lot of the editors told me, it wouldn't be simpler if you just created a black line. But I knew that the whole country, the whole United States were changing. There was the Census Bureau was saying the browning of America. That was what they're writing, browning of America. And I wanted to know, what do they mean by browning America? And the browning America just meant the population was changing. And the population at large, when it's African Americans and Latinas, and now you put Asians with it, it's much more bigger. They're no longer the minorities of the United States. But I'm really not interested in an ethnic background. The whole company's, the mission statement and the philosophy has nothing to do with the ethnic background of somebody. It was all about skin tones. Because as Desiree was saying, I mean, there were girls in Philippines who are as dark as I am. There are Latina girls who are as dark as I am. When we were asking about Latina models, most of the Latina girls were asking, what do you want it, light or dark or medium? Do you know what I mean? So that's what we're more interested in. It's a new language, it's a new world. It's like, let's move it away from the 1950s in this old way of thinking, of just putting everybody in these categories, whether you're black or white, and that's it, and there's nothing in between. And that's what it's all about: skin tones, not about ethnic backgrounds.
And if you see the brand